Hello and welcome to this edition of Shelby This Week. Here are some of the stories we have coming up for you. The Macomb County Chamber of Commerce held their networking breakfast on Friday, September 18th at the Riverbends Park, where the 2020 State of the Township address was also taped as well. We have more details ahead. And Utica Community Schools are bringing students back to in-person learning. We have these stories and more on this edition of Shelby This Week. The 2020 election season is officially upon us, and the general election date is quickly approaching on November 3rd. Tuesday is September 22nd and is considered National Voter Registration Day. The nonpartisan civic holiday was organized in 2012 in order to broaden awareness of voter registration opportunities to Americans. According to the National Voter Registration website, to date there are more than 3 million people that have registered to vote on the holiday. You may register in person as well as online to vote. Online registrations are available through October 19th, and you just need your driver's license. You can also register in person from October 20th through 8 p.m. on Election Day, which is November 3rd at the clerk's office. In order to be eligible to vote, you must be a Michigan resident at the time you register and a resident of your city or township for at least 30 days when you vote. You must also be a United States citizen, at least 18 years of age when you vote, and currently not serving a sentence in jail or prison. To check your registration status or for more information, you may visit mvic.sos.state.mi.us. The Macomb County Chamber of Commerce held their networking breakfast on Friday, September 18th at the Riverbends Park. In addition to the networking breakfast being held, the 2020 State of the Township address was also taped as well. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, this year's State of the Township program had to be conducted virtually in order to adhere to the state's social distancing guidelines and for the safety of residents. Township Supervisor Rick Staffagus presented his annual address and updated residents on the township's challenges and accomplishments over the past 12 months. He also addressed the township's future plans.
So together, our team will continue to strive to meet or exceed township expectations, because that's what we are. We are a service organization, and that's all we do. We try to meet or exceed expectations, and that's as simple as it gets. Now, you take all of that, you add it all up, and it's easy to understand why Shelby Township is simply a better place.
Residents can view this year's State of the Township program on Friday, September 25th at 10 a.m. The program will air on Shelby TV, Comcast Cable System Channels 5, Wide Open West Channel 10, and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. You may also view the program on YouTube at youtube.com/Shelby Township TV, as well as on the Shelby Township Facebook page. The program will also air again on Shelby TV throughout the weekend of September 26th through the 27th. The air times are 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m. As we all know, remote learning has been challenging for many parents, and many parents are pleased that Utica Community Schools are bringing students back to in-person learning, starting with kindergarten, first grade, and special education students. Interim Superintendent Robert Monroe said, quote, "As we begin this careful transition to in-person learning, our goal is to always move forward in a safe and deliberate manner to expand toward in-person learning at all schools and all grade levels." Initially, the school year opened with remote learning. However, they have gradually started to include in-person activities with small groups of students. Those activities include high school athletics, marching band, and in-person standardized testing. Beginning next week, several preschool programs will start, and middle school athletic tryouts and practices will also begin as well. In addition, starting the week of October 5th, volleyball will be the first middle school sport to open with games. Select K-12 special education programs and grades K-1 will also be returning in early October for in-person learning. For more information regarding Utica Community Schools' return to school plan, you may visit uticak12.org/UCS return plan. Shelby Township is launching a new website with an updated look, new features, and new friendly user tools. The new website will be available to view on Wednesday, September 23rd at 11 a.m. Residents will be able to have easier access to township services and receive customized information such as where they should go for in-person voting, what day their trash is collected, and which schools feed their address. There is also a fully redesigned mobile site. The new mobile site is a reduced version of the website's homepage on your smartphone screen with user-friendly buttons that will lead users directly to the site's most visited internal pages. The redesign of the website was a collaborative effort between the township's Community Relations Department and its new website host, Granius Inc. The site's overhaul total cost was $34,800 with funds budgeted within the township's capital improvement fund. According to Community Relations Director Brad Bates, the new website should help residents to conduct business as easy as possible and reduce their amount of time that they have to spend on the site in order to conduct business. To view the new website, you can log on to shelbytwp.org. Still ahead on Shelby this week, a newly launched organization in Sterling Heights is hoping to give women some hope during the COVID-19 pandemic. And we'll take you to our new business of the week. Stay with us for more Shelby this week.
I wonder who that could be. I'll be right back, sweetie.
Children can drown quickly and silently. About 2/3 of in-home drownings occur in the bathtub.
Oh no! Call 911!
Visit cpsc.gov to learn how to prevent in-home drowning.
We all have to keep shopping and eating. And while COVID-19 can be transmitted through surfaces, the risk when shopping is low and manageable. Here's what to do to stay safe and stay healthy. If you're sick, please stay home. Wash your hands right before leaving. At the store, stay at least 6 feet away from other shoppers. Keep your hands away from your face. And wear a mask, homemade for now, so we make sure our healthcare workers have the masks that they need. When you get to the cashier, take a step back to maintain distance. And remember to say thank you. The employees are part of the frontline workers during this crisis who are helping all of us stay healthy and fed. When you leave the store, use hand sanitizer if available. At home, immediately put your groceries away, recycle the bags, and wash your hands. Before you cook, wash your hands. Again, wash your produce as you normally would, and enjoy a delicious meal.
A newly launched organization in Sterling Heights is hoping to give some women some hope during the COVID-19 pandemic. Amore Women is an organization founded by Kanitha Amore Porter that is teaching women how to develop and grow their own businesses. We spoke with Porter about the organization and how she's helping women to reach their financial goals during this challenging time.
Amore Women is all about empowering women, and I wanted to do it in every process. Everything that we do, I say we have it woven into all of the fabric that we have. So Amore Women is a direct sales company, right? And there's nothing new about direct sales companies because they have been around for many, many years. But what's different about ours is that everything that we do, we promote, we celebrate women. Only a portion of the products come from my company, but the other portion comes from other small women-owned businesses who make other amazing products. Giving back is really big to me. So every product that we carry, a portion of that goes to organizations. So 5% of everything that we sell goes back to organizations that help women. I am fortunate enough to be able to alter my day so I can be with my kids when they need me, but still work and still get some things done. But every woman doesn't have that opportunity. So, and even women, there's been women who've been laid off and kind of looking for jobs and things that they need to do to be able to bring money in. And so if they partner with us and become a legacy leader, they'll be able to share our products. We don't say sell because we don't want them to sell, but we want them to think about other people and how they can help others. So that's basically kind of sharing just our products. They're able to make money and commissions and bonuses, and they can do it from the luxury of their own home.
If you would like to find out more about the Amore Women organization, you may visit amorewomen.com. This week, we take you to Stuffed Bun to learn more about their business and what makes them unique.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, we're very known for our pancakes. They're puffy, very delicious, very good. And then now we have lunch and dinner, pitas, wraps, burgers, dinners, spaghetti, fish, anything you want, you got it here. You'll leave here stuffed, that's for sure. How's everything? Good? Good, good? It was difficult opening up a business during the pandemic, especially during these times where I had to follow up with all the codes. Anything that needed to be followed, we had to follow. And on top of that, you know, everybody's 6 feet apart. You had to follow all the rules. Wasn't easy, but we made it happen, that's for sure.
That's so cool.
Now that we're able to open, now we separate the customers as much as possible. Every other table, we sit them 6 feet apart. We have little notes on the tables, social distancing. You know, we try to practice it as much as possible. Stuffed Bun's open for business now, 24 in Shaner. Come on by. We'll leave you stuffed, that's for sure.
If you would like to have your business featured on Business of the Week, you may call 586-254-7130, or you may email Shelby TV at shelbytwp.org. Quentin Romanowskis of Shelby Township, who was a key witness in the case against convicted trash kingpin Chuck Rizzo, has been granted an early release from his probation. Romanowskis, who was considered a bag man for Chuck Rizzo, was granted early probation based on good behavior and the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. U.S. District Judge Robert Cleland ended Romanowskis' probation and saying in a 2-page ruling, quote, "The defendant promptly paid his fine and assessment, commenced his community service, and has apparently done well to obtain gainful employment." The court recognizes that further completion of his community service has been seriously complicated by the present realities of the COVID-19 pandemic. In October of 2018, Romanowskis was sentenced by Judge Cleland to 3 years probation, 450 hours of community service, and was ordered to pay a $5,000 fine after pleading guilty to a 5-year offense. Romanowskis admitted to helping Chuck Rizzo of the Rizzo Environmental Services in Sterling Heights and paying 2 bribes of $3,000 to officials in 2 local communities in order to obtain trash disposal contracts. Romanowskis was also involved in an additional scheme to steal from the Rizzo Environmental Services organization. Coming up next, a German Shepherd at the Macomb Animal Control is hoping to meet the perfect family. And the Fall Craft and Vendor Market is coming up soon. We have more details ahead, so stay with us for more Shelby This Week.
We've always been interconnected, interdependent, united. And that's never been more apparent than right now. What we do together today will determine how we live united tomorrow. Stay home, stay strong, and if you're able, give for your neighbors who need help the most.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
This week, we take you to the Macomb County Animal Control, where a German Shepherd named Delilah is looking for the perfect home.
So Delilah recently came to us as an owner surrender. She's a wonderful dog. Unfortunately, she came out of a hoarding situation. Very sweet, very gentle dog, She's going to need some manners. She would do best with a family, even with small kids. We think that she'd do really well. We've been working really diligently with her and training with her. She shows no aggression. She's been in many play groups. Again, she was in a hoarding situation. Delilah is a purebred German Shepherd. So she's about, I would say, maybe just a year, maybe a little under a year. She's very submissive, but she would do well with a great home. So German Shepherds, you know, in my opinion, are high energy dogs, especially when they're young. You know, I know, with my dog Major, I mean, he had a lot of energy. They could be dogs that have a lot of anxiety if left alone. That's why I tell people you have to seek training, like professional, fear-free training that you have to seek, because it's not just about like exercising the dog. You know, we have to get their mind stimulated. So whether it's dog puzzles or some form of enrichment that you can do at home, hide and seek, whatever it's going to be, you have to keep them stimulated, and you have to have patience to do that. If you think you're going to get a German Shepherd right away, you're working a full-time job, you're going to go on vacation, that's not the best time to get any dog, let alone a high-energy dog. Huskies, German Shepherds, working breed dogs. You have to have time to dedicate to a pet, especially high-energy dogs, and you have to be willing to take them to training that's fear-free, that promotes positive reinforcement, and it doesn't just happen at the trainer. It has to be something that you can mimic at home as well. But she's going to go up on our website. You're going to see, if you see her and you love German Shepherds, there's 11 more. You definitely are coming to the right place, which is Macomb County Animal Control, to adopt your new German Shepherd.
To find out more about adoptions or how you can help the Macomb County Animal Control, you may visit animalcontrol.macombgov.org. You can also visit their Facebook page to find animals that are looking for a home. This upcoming Saturday, the Fall Craft and Vendor Market will feature over 40 local Michigan crafters and vendors at Riverbends Park. The family-friendly event, which is hosted by Just Giving Back Events, will be held this Saturday, September 26th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Maple View Pavilion. In addition to shopping, there will also be music, food, a 50-50 raffle, and more. Admission is free for all, and there is also no cost for parking. For more information about the event, you may visit the Just Giving Back Events Facebook page and click on Events. That's all we have for this edition of Shelby This Week. Remember, you can always watch us on Facebook and just search Shelby TV. We will leave you this week with some scenes of some Shelby Township scenery. So enjoy, stay safe, and thank you for watching.